Have you ever asked yourself, what would I pick up from 36-star crystals and 3 Nexus crystals? We're going to answer that particular question with this. We're going to be reacting to a video or looking to see what happens from a video. I haven't watched this yet, right? 30 6-star crystals, 3 6-star Nexus crystals. This is Stormchaser's opening. Stormchaser, who I met in New York Comic Con 2019. It's very kindly sent over this, which is really good because I think today I'm going to be attending a wedding. So there's a lot of stuff I've tried to pre-plan in. Man, a busy old time this summer. So apologies for those that maybe want something more from the channel. But I'm working towards what I can work towards. I've just got a lot on with the game's developer and as well personally. So we'll react to a few things here and there and have fun, which is the main thing over the summer period. So first of all, kicking off with Emma Frost. I gotta be honest, I want to do more with an Emma Frost. Like, I'm pretty certain I've got maybe got a 5-star version. I would like to do something more with the champion, but there's others there. And first of all, starting off with the Hulk and this Emma Frost. It's not screaming the god tiers. And look, Emma Frost is a good champion. I'm not knocking her. It's just a case of like, look, there's going to be other champions up the pecking order for different scenarios and situations. That's not bad though. That's a Symbiote Supreme, but the champion doesn't really need to be. Well, it's first of Awakening. I don't know. There you go. There's an Awakening. 3 6-star shards coming Stormchaser's way, and we are now in crystal number 4. So we've got good pace with this one. It's a Phoenix, and I think I've got a 6-star Awakened Phoenix. Back in the day, I remember when she was one of the kind of lead prestige champions, and things are changing. You know, Gallon and Quicksilver are high. Quicksilver, I think, is the highest on prestige. Not overall, by the way. There's a Ronin there for the first time. Yeah, Quicksilver's like 4th, I think it is, especially if you use 6-star at rank 4, I want to say, and fully like maxed. So Hulkbuster, man, I gotta be honest. I have a lot of appreciation and love for my Hulkbuster, and I would say if anybody's thinking about a champion for the future, 6-star, like close to 100 signature is pretty nice. I'm gonna use my Hulkbuster to take on Warlock of week 4. That's what I'm talking about. That's a god tier right there, and that's Awakened. The Nick Fury. What are we looking at there? Is that just the first time? Excellent. That's the god tier you want to see pop up, especially within the first 7 crystals that are being opened. And can we see something for the first 10? That's something that's going to be nice. Rocket. Now, Rocket may be getting that buff when it comes to the latter point of the year, so that could be good. That could be good in preparation, especially with Juggernaut looking quite good on paper. And whilst I'm recording this on a Tuesday, it could be later on that we see the kind of the juiciness that will unfold. Oh man, Loki though. Loki should be looked into. I think that's another champion that definitely needs a little bit of love and support. Just kind of like get that pop off with what you think of the kind of Mischief, the God of Mischief, sorry. I was going the Prince of Mischief. He kind of is a prince, but he's like not a Prince of Mischief because he's a God of Mischief. Proper mischievous. Right, okay. 20 more, 1 in the spin, down to 19. Toad. Right. Toad is an interesting one, but I get like Toad and Sauron kind of fall into that bracket of they're good, but they're forgettable mutants. The same way that Icarus and Xerxes are kind of forgettable cosmics. They're good, they're just forgettable. Long shot, man, it's good to see picking up a long shot. Man, yeah, that's very lucky. That's 141 on his kind of like his awakened ability, which doesn't really deal much on this case of nullification, but it helps out suppress buffs. Sunspot, that's another great champion. That's a great champion. I can't remember if I've got a. I should kind of like, if I'm comparing rosters, I should like have a look at like what I've got. I do not. I do have a Sunspot Awaken. I should do something with that champion. I've got to plan rank ups. Oh my god, another Loki. Why another Loki? Man, that is that's some Loki luck. That one I think I used about several years ago. Oh, the Doom skip over to a Colossus, but Colossus still be good. Colossus still be very good. What signature are we looking at here? 60. I've recently rank 4'd, I think, my Colossus, or I'm preparing to. I'm just having a look again at my roster. I'm pretty certain I was preparing my 6-star Colossus to be awakened. Well, it is awakened, sorry, but I'm preparing to rank 3 it. I've got a 5-star version. I just want to stonk up my 6 stars more. So that's something on the kind of books there. Mangog, again, very interesting champion to use. I've got this on my alt account, Mangog, and I can definitely kind of like see some value in the kind of the early stages of the game for suppressing buffs and easy rotations and a little bit of damage. Bishop, man, it's good picking up a bishop. I've got mine unawakened. I'd like love an awakened version, I really would, and kind of getting it up to rank 4 as a 6-star. Until like rank 4 6-star materials become more, you know, not easily obtainable, because they are more easily obtainable. It's just a case of like getting more of them. And yeah, I should hit now. If things go over the gauntlet, I should be hitting Paragon at some point towards the end of the month, which is nice. Oh, that troll over from APOC and landing on Tigra. Well, still, these 20 crystals so far have been good. They've given some good champions. Getting an Awakened Tigra is pretty nice. Like it. What's next for the final 10? Hopefully some God tiers. She-Hulk, well, that is a decent champion. I'd love a 6-star version. Again, I'm checking. I think, like, do I have a... No, I got 5-star version. I'd love a 6-star version of She-Hulk. It depends what really people are looking to get, I think, out of like 6-star basics and awakenings. I know a lot of people debate because of stuff like this. You kind of like have to go through a lot in the basic pool. But then again, it's just down to like what you feel is value on adding new champions. I think a lot of people reach a stage where if you're not adding champions you'll want to play with, you are ending up adding in champions that you're kind of chasing. So it's either building a roster from width and depth, or you're building it from the point of, again, you know, depth, but you know you're just kind of wasting out 5,000 6-star shards in the pursuit of something good-ish. Odin's nice. That is very nice. I'd love to pick up an Odin. I got a 6-star Odin. I think I need to kind of like some stage again do something with it, but I've got a 5-star version so far. Red Goblin. You don't see many people pulling Red Goblin. I don't see him much kind of like in rotations. But with the new Gallon synergy, that dude is gonna like do like a bit more. So that's very exciting. As well as you know, a few other cosmetics, including King Groot. I'd like to. What the hell was that? Did you see that? There's 2 red Cyclopses there. What signature? 60. Okay. One day these kind of Cyclopses are gonna get like buffed, and it's gonna be brilliant. But apart from that, man, there's Rocket. I think that's why a lot of people nowadays may kind of like avoid doing a lot of the featured, unless they're grinding them out in arena. It just depends. It's down to a player perspective on here. I'm definitely going to now starting to save for my for the Quicksilver opening. That's what I'm talking about. Magneto Awakening. And that's a great champion pool. What is he up to signature? Oh, where's 200 signature? Well, there you go. Like that's already like, you know, doing stonks right there. Magneto, I'm just checking out my Magneto. Oh, I'm gonna go like level 20. Great. Max signature ability crystal. Yeah, those 6-star ones are spicy. Like 1k a time on 200 signatures. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Final 2 before it goes over to the Nexuses. That's a great pull. It's like Kingpin, but it's like, I think if you wanted to watch like an Awakening Fest, like Stormchaser has nearly like all the champions, but getting that Awakening is absolutely brilliant. I'm jealous. I want to get a 6-star Kingpin. I might see when the next arena is as to like when I'm going to grind out, but you know, it is what it is on that one. This is the final one. I don't know if he's pressed it. I want to say he has, because we got the swirly whirly below, which means there's probably a connection problems. The final one from these basics is Havoc, a relatively alright champion. So yeah, I'd say this has been a bit of a win-win type situation. Awakening for the first time. Some first-time awakenings for Stormchaser here. That's quite good to see, because well, it's just great to kind of like start picking them up. You can add more signatures with the likes of Nick Fury, because he's awakened for the first time. The same way that you know, a few others have, you know, you can add signatures to if needs be. So that's kind of like positive to see. I don't know if Stormchaser plans to now save up for you know, the Quicksilver and Gallon crystals. I definitely know that's my priority right now, is to save up for them. And 3 being popped open right now. Oh, the choice! Look at that, the Mole Man one. He's got all like it's like we're just adding signatures at the end of the day to this stuff. Second one, hey, Captain America, Infinity War Awakening now. There's been some solid awakenings. I'm going to call this like a solid awakening fest. Especially like new War Machine. I think would he go War Machine? Just add a new champion in. I'm just going to guess what he's going to do. Any moment now, he'll make a decision. Yes. New champion being added in. No. No. He's going to awaken Airwalker. No. He's going back to War Machine. I think he made the right choice there. And the reason being, it's just like, it just adds another champion into your roster. It adds more of an opportunity from a point of like arena grind. And I can see that Stormchaser is someone who grinds out arena quite a bit. You know, 345,000 battle chips showcases somebody that grinds that arena. So it's all about adding in more new champions to that. And that's, I think, what Stormchaser does, because he grinds that arena quite a bit. It's just adding those new champions in, which was kind of the necessity. Because he could like have the amount of 6-star shards required by the November 1st. He may be saving up more shards now for the rest of the year, rather than kind of going, well, what are you doing? You go featured, and what are you going to do? You're going to add in like you could add a lot of the same ones, which you could have spent like 10,000 6-star shards versus the 15,000 in order to get. Especially if you saw what happened last time with this new crystal with fists opening. You know, you can go either way with it. So yeah, I think I get why the choice of basics was there. And that for a time is the reason I went a lot of 6-star basics, is to add more to the roster for arena grinding purposes. But yeah, that has been it. That's been a little bit of a reaction. I think this was a solid opening. There are a few god tiers and a few interesting champions right there. I think the nice little end, at least to see the awakening on the Cap Infinity War, the Nick Fury one, and for me personally, the depth that could be done with Hulkbuster interests me personally. But there's, yeah, a few others kind of like being added into the fray, which are relatively good. But yeah, very much an awakening fest. Good to see. Thanks to Stormchaser for sending this through. What are your thoughts on the decisions made in some of the choices on the last ones? And that has been it. That's been a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all later on. Business will return as usual once I return from my various different places I've got to go and things I've got to see and all that stuff. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. Check out some other content on the screen. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.